The Housemaid is one of the best movie adaptations this year. Let's talk about it. First of all, spoilers ahead. If you have not read the book or seen the movie, do not go any further. Just scroll, save it for later, do what you need to do, right? I read The Housemaid by Frida McFadden. While there were a couple things that I would change in the book, I thought it was a pretty good book, and I actually really liked the message at the end. I also really enjoyed the movie more than I thought I was going to. While I didn't love every single acting moment, I was able to look past it, and I'm really glad that I did because I think this is a really great adaptation. First of all, it's pretty faithful to the book, not a lot changes, and I think people really misunderstand adaptations because you can't do things in a movie the exact same way that are done in a book because they're different mediums. You can't tell the same story in two different mediums the exact same way. So yes, there's a couple changes at the beginning of the movie that happen, and I didn't mind those changes because it helps streamline things later on in the movie. The bigger things that are changed, specifically Enzo's role, which is a lot of what people are talking about online, I did not mind this change. Although I loved Enzo in the book, I felt that he was really only there in the book to give information, and I don't really think he had a role outside of like helping Nina, which is fine, but when you don't develop a character, to me they seem kind of sort of pointless, especially because in the movie they did the same thing without him being so involved. I really loved that they had Cece ask Nina to go back for Millie because I think it shows a little bit of camaraderie within the women, and I really liked that because it kind of showed the cycle being broken. And I think that's a really important part of the book, and I'm really glad that they made that change. I also really loved the change at the end with the police officer and having the police officer be a woman instead of a man. I also thought that was really good. I also like the changes that they made to the Andrew death scene because the girls have a little bit more agency in the movie than they do in the book, and they're a little bit more active in the actual death, which I thought was a really good change from the book to the movie. All in all, this was a great adaptation because while things do change, they change for a reason, and it made the story and the plot way stronger. So you can argue with me all you want, but I actually think this is one of the best adaptations we've seen this year.